Good day, teachers here at Bailey. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is basically just a video intended for all the core teachers that we have at Bailey. So basically, I want to discuss with you guys this new initiative that we have implemented or we're trying to take on. And I will discuss with you the what, who, when, how, why, and your role as a teacher in this one. So give me about 5 or 10 minutes of your time. Hopefully, it will clarify certain questions you have or what's going on with this. So let's discuss this first. What is this? So, what is it? Well, it's an online. Edgenuity is an online program that is this district already has been using. Mainly, is for credit recovery, but this time, what we it's a self. It's a. I'm going to read it to you so that way it's easier. Curriculum instruction team designed to help our scholars master the skills that, for one reason or another, be it for attendance, laziness, whatever else, that our scholars did not get. It is comprised of an initial video instruction, then followed by some work, warm ups, quizzes, etc. And at the end, there's going to be an assessment, and they will get a grade. We'll discuss what's going to happen with a grade later. Okay, so the next question really is, who qualifies for this opportunity? Okay, like I said, it's going to be any student who was not successful in a core class on each of the marking periods. So, just so that way, for clarification and for the purpose of manageability, we chunked the work into 2 week increments for each marking period. So, in other words, uh, if the student was not successful, for example, in math, marking period one, and they're a sixth grader, then they will be, or any grade level for the matter. If you failed anything on marking period one, you have 2 weeks to complete those courses from March 1 till March 12th. And then so on and so forth. For marking period two, the dates will start March 22nd to April 2, etc. So the next question that most people have is, well, how are they going to complete this? Well, the Edgenuity is designed to be a self-paced, independent work for students. In essence, they should be doing it at home. Okay, the word is operative where they should be doing it at home. However, we already know the students that probably was the reason why they failed in the first place. It's normally not because they didn't know, is just the fact that they didn't do the work. So they already are struggling with non-guided work in the first place and independent work. So we are asking your help as a teachers of record to please, uh, reach out to them also. We are going to do our part. When I say we, we're talking about Miss Griffin, myself, and Miss Gilliam. And we already have reached out to the parents of these kiddos to start the work. So we're just asking for you guys to also follow through, because you guys are a first line of defense for us, or a first line of connection with the kids. Okay. Now I did say that, however, in case they need help, an adult supervision or adult help, we are offering morning tutorials, during the school, and then after school we have 21st century. And of course, I'm a firm believer in this, that there's no substitute for you guys to really help your kiddos out. I will give you guys the list of the kiddos that is in your class who failed. And to simplify it, I created a marking period one, marking period two, marking period three. So feel free to look at those. But let's focus on marking period one right now, because we only have 2 weeks for those, for them to get done. How will they access this? It is on their Spring ISD portal, and they already been registered. I already registered them. You don't have to worry about that. All they have to do is log in, and they'll pop up their class. And by the way, just to discuss, where did this class come from? Central Office Curriculum and Instruction has created these classes. So basically, these are the high yielding TEACs that was on the marking period that was, that they weren't successful in. So they created a whole course based on those high yielding TEACs. And then that's the one that, in essence, what they're working on. So if they can show mastery on those, then we'll discuss what's next after that. So why are we giving these scholars this opportunity? Well, first and foremost, is really to help close the academic gaps that they already have. If they failed, that means that they missed out on whatever period, marking period was that they missed out on. And we all know that learning is sequential and linear for the most part. So whatever they missed in one, they have deficits already. Secondly, another option for that with them is really to ensure that they pass with allow them an opportunity to pass with a 70. Notice that is a maximum of 70. That is the maximum score that they can earn for the marking period. Even if, I say here, even if they finish the online class with a 100. So the most they're ever going to get is 100. Okay, so if they got an 85, the most what we're going to replace their grade with, if their grade was a 30, we'll replace it only to a 70, not 100, only up to a 70, to be fair. And please, please, please remember the 420 point rule. If you don't know what that is, reach out to me, give me a holler. When you see me in the hallway, ask me about what the 420 point rule is, or concept. It's not a rule, but it's a concept. Okay? Remind me of that if you need me to clarify it for you, or remind you of it. And then, obviously, this allowing the students to work on what their deficits are and then what they didn't do well on is always going to be a much better alternative than the grade placement committee at the end of the year, where we basically just help them move along. So I'd rather see, and I'm sure you guys do too, that the scholars are actually working to earn their grade, be it a condensed version or whatnot, than just not getting it all. And they're learning. So the next big question is going to be, as a teacher of record, what is your role? Okay, so your role is really to help your students who need to complete their module or your course. Okay, they are still in your class, and we're asking for your help in this manner. Please remind them and remind them of their progress. Help us monitor them because you see them every day. You have the list and you actually have access to Edgenuity on yours. I created a link for you, the classes for you as a teacher, that all the students that are registered in your class should be in that. You can see their progress also. When the time comes that they finish their course and they have, completely successfully finished the course and they got a grade of over a 70, or whatever grade they have, they got from it, most of the we will take care of it for you. We just need you to submit it for us. So you need to see your signature that basically says that, hey, Lil Johnny has completed this marking period, and then the grade that they got is 85, but we're going to change it only to a 70. And then whatever grade they got, if it's below a 70, we'll replace that with that one to help them out. Okay, for the 420 rule in the end. So please, please, please help the students that you have that was not successful to be successful this time around. That's all we're asking from you. And if you can help us monitor and remind them of where they need to be, because every day it's going to tell them they should be on this, they should be on that. So if it's a 12-day period, right? If you just divide on it, every day they should be completing at least 7% or 8%. Actually, no, it's 9% of their 9 times 12. Yeah, 8% of their roughly 8.88. Just do 9. 9% of the work every day. So that way they can actually maximize and get to the 100% by the end of the course, and they get their grade. Other than that, I will send you the spreadsheet with the students' names on yours. Just find your kiddos, and we are just grateful that you guys are allowing us also to help our kiddos out, and you guys monitor them too. And thank you very much. Have a good day.